Back here, first things first, we got Kevin Wildes live from Gillette Stadium. We'll get to him in a second. But, Nick, this morning you're talking some Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. I am. Hey, Kevin Wildes, how are you doing live from Gillette Stadium? So, if people watched last week, Wildes made a big deal of this fact. Oh, Tyreek Hill, he's been eliminated. Tyreek Hill, would you rather have him or Kendrick Bourne? Tyreek Hill, is he any good anymore? Tyreek Hill, when he's riding to practice with Patrick Mahomes, they listen to the show on Sirius XM. They can't watch it. And he took it as a bit of motivation. I know this from speaking with Tyreek in Philly before the game. So how did Tyreek Hill do against the Philadelphia Eagles? Because it turns out the Eagles were like, oh, Kevin Wildes makes some good points. Let's not worry about Tyreek. Yeah. Let's instead focus on Kelsey. So what did he do, KW? Oh, he annihilated him. Actually should have 4 touchdowns. 1 got overturned on review at the half-inch line. So I say all this to say, that to say this. The Patriots guarantee was somehow not Wildes' worst take of the week. For most people, I know what you're thinking. That would be their worst take of their career. Instead, it was only the silver medalist for Wildes' worst take last week because his Tyreek Hill might be overrated take somehow comes in even earlier and stronger as a terrible take. What up, KW? What's up, buddy?
So I inspire Tyreek Hill to have a great game, and this is what I get in return? Okay, I won't do it anymore. Yeah, I'm trying to give the guy some inspiration, little motivation. Plays great, and then you come at me? It seems like you should say thank you. Edible arrangement, Gillette Stadium. I'm here.
Nick, the Chiefs didn't win yesterday because of Tyreek Hill, Nick, or Patrick Mahomes, Nick, or Andy Reid, or that offense. They won because of the ridiculous amount of note-taking taking place across the field. Hey, Nick Sirianni, with the pen, the pencil, and the highlighter all attached to your visor, and a headset. Too much going on, buddy. Too much. Of all places to keep your belongings, your face should not be one of them. Also, why all the note-taking? How about less news and notes, more down and distance? And if you insist on the copious writing materials, might I suggest, say, a pocket or even a Matt Patricia? A Matt Patricia, yeah, hooked to the ear, but never used because your play sheet's laminated. Anything, buddy, other than 3 pens in your peripheral vision to go along with your now 3 losses on your permanent record. Kevin Wildes.
That's right. Jenna's right. And use Sharpie.
Okay, look. University of Missouri. Ugh. You could have brought out maybe a child cheerleader from the local football team. You could have brought out like a grandma cheerleader, like, oh, she used to cheer here in 1955. Nope. You know what the decision was made? Let's bring out this terrifying headless robot to do a little dance. I'm not the Running Man. I don't care. You're still terrifying. Horrible. And also, if you're trying to be a dog, you're doing too much. You got rolled by Tennessee. You want to see what happens to a real dog that's a mascot? The Georgia dog, they just mopped their squad. And guess what? He's chilling. He's chilling with an air conditioner and a bag of ice. So if you want to act more like a dog, less action, more chilling.
Fantastic.
That's the best mascot in sports right there. Love Uga. Uga's the greatest.
Ain't to bed yet. All right, so it was both Wildes' return to Gillette as well as Tom Brady's. And he was fired up for this one. Tight game on a rainy night up in New England. Just over 3 minutes remaining. Tom hooking up with another Patriot. That's Antonio Brown to get the Bucs in field goal range. That sets up Ryan Suckup from 48 to go up by 2. Pats had time to get in field goal range, though. But Nick, folks, 56-yarder for the win, just hits the left upright. And the Buccaneers escape with a 19-17 win. And the scene that we all wondered about, Brady and Belichick after the game, hugging it out midfield. A lot of emotion there, no matter what they'll tell you. Afterwards, though, Tom Brady on what it felt like to be back.
I tried not to predict what was going to happen and how I'd feel, and had a few emotional moments this week just thinking about all the people that have really meant so much to me in my life and that are a part of this community. And I'm just very grateful for, amazing time here. And like I said, my football journey took me somewhere else. But I'm really enjoying that, and great to get a win. 3-1, I know, to make it about the game, but, 3-1 against a really good football team tonight's what we wanted to get done.
You coached Tom Brady in practice for 20 years, but this is the first time you went ahead against him in a game. What was the experience like going?
We went against Tom Brady every day in practice defensively. So it's not like we've never seen Tom Brady before.
Was the experience of coaching against him in a game any different?
Yeah, they're a good football team. He's a great quarterback. I think that's all goes without saying.
We've had a personal relationship, and for 20 plus years. So he drafted me here, and I've had a lot of personal conversations that should remain that way, and they're very private. And I would say so much is made of our relationship, and as I said earlier this week, from a player standpoint, you just expect the coach to give you everything he's got, and I'm sure as a player, that's what he was hoping from me. But nothing's really accurate that I ever see. It's all kind of, definitely doesn't come from my personal feelings or beliefs. And I have a lot of respect for him as a coach, and obviously a lot of respect for this organization and, all the different people here that try to make it successful.
Tom Brady's saying all the right things. Well, that on-the-field emotion spilled off the field as well. Sports Illustrated's Albert Breer tweeting that Belichick came into the Bucs locker room after the game for a private chat with Tom. Oh, to be a fly. All right, Kevin Wildes, you predicted a Patriots win. That was about as close as it could have come to being a win for New England. What are you feeling right now? What's going
guaranteed.
through?
I guaranteed.
He came close.
Don't water it down.
It was a guarantee. It was a guarantee. Did I say it was a guaranteed victory or a moral victory? I'm not sure. No one knows. We're going to have to check the tape. So here's the thing. If you're asking me how I'm feeling,
we don't record our shows.
My head is spinning around in circles. It is up is down, left is right. I have no idea what's happening. The game starts, scene setting. Tom Brady is cheered. Then Tom Brady is booed. Then Tom Brady breaks the record and he is cheered. Then he is booed. Then the game ends, he is cheered. You have people wearing Tampa Bay Bucs jerseys. The whole thing is confusing. To the point where another thing is confusing was my guarantee of a Patriots victory may have been right, even though they lost, ? I said Tom Brady was going to be emotional and have a bad game. That was correct. I said this Bucs defense was totally overrated and Mac Jones would eat him up. That was correct. Mac Jones completed 77% of his passes, 19 straight at one point, almost won the game. I said that the Patriots defense, who you guys don't think is any good, would be excellent and shut down, keep this high-powered Bucs offense to a touchdown, couple field goals. That was correct, too. Now, yours might be saying, Wildes, are you backing out of your guarantee and now claiming it was a moral victory? Not at all. I would never do that. But if some people do subscribe to moral victories, I did see the Cowboys rip off 3 straight wins after playing this Bucs team close, and the Patriots do have, I believe, the Cowboys, the Jets, and the Texans. Do I think that we're going to win 3 of those games and then look up and be like, wow, the Patriots are 4-3? Turns out they're pretty good. So do I feel sad? Are these raindrops or my tears? I actually feel encouraged and wonderful, Broussard.
Wildes, and the people in the morning meeting can vouch for me. I was all set to come on here and cheer you up and give you major league props for that foolhardy prediction.